Well, as mentioned in a critique video, my trees need a little practice, so I thought it would be fun to go ahead and set that up. So I start with the trunks. I'm going to be doing 3 different trees today. A palm tree, a pine tree, and just a generic other tree. But let's just put the trunks in, just throw them in real quick. Here we go. There's my pine tree. And there's my tree. So I start with my fan brush in on the palm tree, making it sideways, sap green, not a big deal. Just trying to figure out which way the palm reads? Fawns? Whatever those things are called. The palm tree leaves, branches, combination of both. Seeing which way they would naturally hang, and so it kind of, to me in my mind, it kind of reminds me of dreadlocks, so bam. Palm tree dreadlocks. Now I'm going to put in some highlight. Just using titanium white with the sap green and gently tapping the non-canvas, the piece of paper I'm using. Oh, and by the way, the light source is coming from the left and shining down. So all my highlight's gonna reflect that. Yep, using the fan brush again with some sap green, and I'm gonna throw in that pine tree. Lightly tapping. Here is where I start to run into some problems, but that's okay. This is why we train. Flush out all the problems here, so when we get to a real canvas, the stakes aren't so high. Right away, I can see that I need to vary the width of the pine tree. If I had a background, I would want to be able to see it through at least some of the tree. So good point for next time, be aware of the width. I don't want triangle trees either though. Now with highlight, this tree will come together. Now it's time to work on this here third tree. Go outside to your front yard and look at the first tree you see. That's the kind I'm doing. I use a 1-inch brush to tap some leaves in. I vary the color, and I make sure the top and the left get some more highlight than the other, which, conversely, will get more shadow color. What with the sunlight and everything. It's easy to overdo. Here I am with some alizarin crimson and making some mud. Good thing to remember for next time, chill out with the color. I can fix it, at least a little. I use my filbert and try to reintroduce some shadow, which I'll then put highlight back on top of. BT dubs, I'm using acrylic. If you're using oils, then for goodness sake, don't put this much paint on the canvas, or paper thing that I'm painting on. Whatever you're painting on, it will turn into mud and stay that way for days. Well, weeks. Hell, for a long time. Just don't do it. So I'm about done, and I was gonna walk away. Then I realized, why not practice grass and hills and shadow? I mean, I got my paint right here. Everything is ready, so I might as well train. I didn't get all dressed up for nothing. We're gonna paint today, baby. Woo! So I use some umber and get down with some foreground. I took off the tape, so my canvas paper got a little twisted. Sorry about that, it's hard to see. There. Now it's time for the 2-inch brush. I don't use it much, and I wanted to practice throwing in some rolling grass. Great a time as ever, says I. Then with some ultramarine blue, I put back in some shadow color. And well, that's all for today. Hey team, thanks for watching. I hope this helps. It helped me. I will take the lessons learned today and try to apply them to future videos and paintings. Speaking of, if you like this and would like to see more, please consider subscribing and hitting that like button. Comments are great. I'd love to hear what you think about this and my other projects. If you like the music, please check out my other channel, Studio 214 Music. Links are in the description. As for me, I'm going to the house. For Studio 214, I'm Greg. See you next time.